Guys, we have a problem.
Real man.
You say that when a woman is pregnant, cucumberization has to continue for how long?
Yeah, 7 months.
So
that you can make the
highway.
Well. Yeah,
the highway. Thika super highway.
Yeah, and you live for a month where you can go, when the woman go to hospital
to deliver.
Yeah, deliver. You make the good way.
You make the
not
good way.
going to suffer.
So it means that it means that now the demon. The Mwangu now went to Nigeria to make sure that the monkeys are antagonizing for 7 months.
You know, let me tell you. You know, Africans usually copy another culture. I can, you know, they say that there is a woman that sleep with a baboon.
A baboon, a donkey.
So you can find that the Muako, not the Mwangu, the Muako went and sleep with a monkey.
A monkey.
That's why the feeling sent her to monkeys.
To monkeys now to go in Nigeria.
And you know the face of the Muako is very dangerous.
It's like the same. She's looking from the past.
Yeah, man.
And
it's like a frog. Pumping pumping the air and becoming small, pumping
and becoming bigger.
Yeah, man.
So the real fact now will come out clearly.
Yeah, man.
What did she go to Nigeria to do for the fact?
Feedings of baboons, my friend. We are asking. Because
So
let me tell you, when a woman is pregnant, she can hate you
or she can
love you.
Exactly.
Now, I think
she's now hating people
and loving
the animal, wild animal.
Yeah, man.
She wanted to mongoose.
She wanted to mongoose the baboons.
The baboons. And how the things are ongoing, guys. In Nigeria now, the lady, she's there, and she's making sure that every video now gonna be coming from Nigeria. Now she started the first video in Nigeria. She started with the mongoose and the monkeys and the snakes.
And let me ask,
who's
the biological father? Is the monkeys or the
Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are, welcome back. Stand back again to the root of today, and we add one-on-one live from the G Castle on top of the veranda and still on the construction. At my side here, who I say it from the side here, man.
Mayan here, Riaman.
Conky the Babylon.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to _Ginto channel. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go by subscribing. Support him to reach 10,000 subscribers.
Coming on.
Man.
And also, if you're coming from my road here, go check only Mayani and subscribe, like, share, comment, so as we can just take him to 1,000 subscribers.
Exactly.
So as you can just monetize the channel, and it's the only thing that's just remaining.
Yeah.
So as you can just be made one-on-one live.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. Here we commence and start this kind of the journey from the top of the G Castle, and it's a pleasure that God has granted us peace. Not that we are the best, but not like the rest.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to everyone, wherever you are. Thank you very much for you tuned in and watching the video from wherever you are. And still, we have much of the lined up for you, so as you can just make it entanglement.
I can see no more banana plantation. Now we're going to be
at the rooftop of
G Castle.
Exactly. Here we come. We are just orienting it one-on-one. At the far end.
Hey, we have the.
How are you?
What's up, man?
Fantastic.
Did you one day know that you will ever come and touch this kind of a small branch here?
I didn't have any idea. And
this place was charcoal burning.
Yeah, this is where we had some charcoal burning, guys. This is how the G Castle is moving, and still we are laying down the trappers to make sure that we're gonna be concreting it very, very soon, and still arranging much of the steels on top and making it so fantastic. We have 1 week on the road.
Yeah.
You have much of to say? There's another guy here. Can you introduce yourself, man?
Maybe you can say hi to the people, whoever is watching, wherever he or she is. Good night, good morning, good evening, good night also to you. Yeah, and good afternoon, wherever you are watching from.
Yeah.
And it will depend on the time you're gonna watch this amazing video here.
Exactly.
From its _Ginto.
Yeah, man.
Guys, also only Mayani is around here.
Yeah, man. Only Mayani.
Only Mayani.
Yeah. Also,
we shall be having a new technique of coming to the camera. Have you ever seen this kind of the technique?
Yeah.
You come and to this side here. This one to the far end. Now you come. You should have boots, eh? whenever you're having some boots, whenever you are coming, whenever you step this way.
Oh, we hear the sound.
You hear the sound.
Exactly.
You understand me?
The soldier coming.
Yeah, the soldier. Now you should be in boots, not this kind of the slippers of toilet here.
Yeah, you can see my hand here.
My hand now today has a it's like boots here, but hey,
I'm high.
congratulate your people, man. Congratulate your people. Congratulate your people.
Big shout out to you. This is because you love your support. That's why Mayani can shine even the face. Wagwan.
The face is booming.
The face is shining.
Like kiwi.
No. Like the broken mirror of the broken mirror.
Like broken mirror.
Shining like a broken mirror.
Okay.
Broken like a shining like a broken mirror.
Yeah, man. So guys, here today, you know, the much of the things has been talked about. Now the platform is worse.
Yeah, man.
You understand me, man?
Exactly.
Because we see yesterday it was so worse in the platform.
Yeah.
About people now talking about, oh, you know what and what and what and what.
Yeah.
And you know what's the trending, man?
Maybe you should tell us.
Yeah, man. In Africa, do people eat? They are called wild animal.
Wild animal?
Yeah.
No, we have different wild animal, my friend.
Which one? Which one is eaten?
You have to eat rabbit, wild animals.
Wild rabbit.
You have to eat
An antelope.
No, wait.
antelope.
Is a rabbit a wild animal?
Yeah, we are talking about a wild rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a hare.
Hare.
Yeah.
Which hair?
You are returning us to the primary time. Did you hear about those kind of the storybook talking about a hare and also talk about the elephant? The hare was so tricky. Yeah?
Yeah,
exactly. So I understand.
We eat antelopes.
We eat antelopes.
Yeah, we eat what you call
Zebra.
No, you can't eat zebra, bro.
Snake.
No.
Monkeys.
No.
Baboon.
This is not my son.
So yesterday I saw the video of one of the YouTubers called Mwango.
I saw that video.
You saw that video? And she was talking about the Nigeria. So it has brought much of the chaos to the platform.
Yeah, man.
And she was talking about, guys, this is the food the Nigerians are eating. Yet it's the same way of the Korean. We can talk about the Kenya people. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
If the Kenyan people, we talk about, they can just, some of them, by the way, suck, talk about the blood, suck blood from the cow, and they can take the blood from the cow direct.
Exactly.
So we have some of them. Have you ever seen any tribe of Korea eating something which is not miscellaneous?
Me, no, I never see.
So yesterday she went to address about the Nigerian people are doing this and this and this and this, and it's not a fact that if you went to a different tribe, go and say that I'm going to this kind of a tribe in Nigeria or in Kenya, but what I found there, they're eating wild animals.
Yeah, man.
Even snakes, they're eating, and they say they're so tasty.
Like chinas eating snakes.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
If you are eating a frog, there's no problem. You eat a frog. But don't say that Kenyans are eating donkeys.
He said that?
No, it's a sample.
Oh.
If it's the same way you talk about Kenya, you have come to Kenya, you have landed to Kenya, say that all Kenyans are eating donkey. Not all of them.
Yeah.
Even a pig, not all of them eat pigs.
Yeah, man.
But the real fact, say about, you have went to a different tribe, like
man.
the way they go to Hot Zambe,
Exactly.
and they excavate and tell us that we have went to Hot Zambe. This is what they're doing as a cultural value, as economical value, and social life value.
Yeah, man.
And don't come out and talk about the whole Tanzanians now are eating monkeys
or snakes.
So he's now using the general term that they are.
Yeah, they are. So it's something which is a
They're
miscellaneous.
concluding us.
Exactly. Now he was talking in general.
Or you are eating and you are
Who is he?
He may
you
be
know
enjoying
you work
us
with
here.
Kenge.
The only
you know
thing-
you work with Kenge,
The
you
only
are a
thing
chief chef.
The only thing I can
You
tell
can be
you.
cooking tortoise.
Yeah.
You never know.
And they enjoy us here. That
Yeah,
we
you are
have
enjoying
never
us.
eaten.
According to me, I can eat a frog.
Really?
My
And I
friend,
know how to
I
prepare.
will never share with you.
I know how to cook a frog and I can eat it. That's number one. Number two,
God protect
I can
you.
prepare a turtle or tortoise, but I've never tasted it. I can eat oysters.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
you have said you can prepare, but you haven't tested
How
it.
can you
So
prepare
how
and
will
you
know
don't
that
do-
it is
you
now
don't
it is
taste?
now ready
Now
to
I'm
eat?
coming to the real point now you have to get. A chef, it's not a must that you have to taste the food that's ready.
No,
I'm telling
no.
you, have you ever seen me whenever I'm preparing food I'm eating? I'll never.
We never know.
But I give you that test this food. Tell me. Because I want to know from my texture is not your texture.
My friend.
My aroma is not your aroma.
So this is the way you are kidding us.
No, I'm telling you that as a fact because
Yeah, man.
for me, I've ever worked with the organization from the US, from the Chinese who are coming. I was oriented into that because whenever I was working that kind of a platform or a bigger organization, I was told that this kind of group of people are coming from China. They're coming to this organization and they are just what? They are surgeonists. So their food, the timetable is there. The timetable is there for them. And the timetable for the talk about the US people is here. The timetable for the Korean people is here. The timetable for the Japanese is there. So if your day it's for the Chinese, my friend, whether you know or you don't know, today you are in Chinese, you have to prepare the Chinese food. So I had to prepare frogs, I had to prepare oyster, and I had to prepare the tortoise.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Where did you get that courage of catching the frog and cutting it?
Bisection?
Even me, I'm wondering.
Bisection?
You know, man.
You take a frog, the way you take a chicken here, hit the head there. Throw into water. Huh?
The way
No.
it doing.
Throw it in water. Whenever you throw it in hot water, remove it. It's called, what's the name? There's a name. Then you scale it out. Then the only thing is whenever you throw it in hot water, you take the skin out. You just have a bisection at the front part of it and the back side of it. Then you take the cover out.
You also cut the head.
The head is is food, man.
Oh, it is food
The
also.
head is food, man.
So you have to bisect
It's
it.
only the skin that's removed.
Okay.
Or some of them go further. The only thing that they remove is there the intestines. So if the intestines are removed, put it into the frying pan. Fry it, deep fry it.
Even the feet you eat.
Then from there, it's now put in something else. Let me teach you this. So to the real fact about how it's going. When you take a frog, then you bisect it. There's somebody who talk about remove the skin. If you remove you skin it out using hot water, then it remains that it has muscles, man. A frog has a muscle. Don't you know that?
I think you should laugh.
When you will be given a muscle of a frog.
No.
It requires
Let me
muscle
tell you.
so as it can hold.
I think
No,
you leave
no.
that part. No.
It's called bicep.
Leave that part. Leave that part. Let's go at the point
Let me
of
tell
the-
you. Let me
No,
tell you.
no,
Let me
no.
tell you.
You are,
Do this.
you
Do
are
this.
making
No,
me not
do this.
eat meat, my
No,
friend.
do this.
I will not eat meat.
So this is how a frog looks like.
If one day I will be coming, you cook.
And you
frog.
know that a frog has a thigh.
My
Kenama.
friend. No, don't say it. Let's leave that point.
Let me tell you now.
No.
I'm giving you a recap because one day you will not know it's a frog, but you will find yourself in that kind of a position. You will order something not knowing that it's a frog that was added so as it can come out as a food that you don't know. One day you'll go to towns and talk about, this kind of the food is so delicious, can it be given to me? Then whenever it comes to you now, you'll find that things are so awkward. Let me tell you how it's prepared. So when you skin it out, then you deep fry it. Before you could deep fry it, take the baking flour. It's now wet. You understand? You have just skinned it out. Then it's now wet. You have put it into a plate maybe. So as you want to prepare it, take some flour. Take some eggs, just beat some eggs, like 5 into a bucket. Then take that frog, put it in that egg.
So 5 eggs to
No,
To a frog.
No, at least like if you have like 10 frogs. Then insert that frog inside that kind of talk about the eggs. Then from there, outside there you have the baking flour. Now you should marinate it. You know it has already been marinated.
Yeah.
You understand? After marination, now that's where you just insert it into egg. Then it's all round. It's just getting the egg-like structure, yellow-like structure. Then you dip it into the baking flour. Then mix that baking flour. Then insert it into boiling, or talk about the frying pan, then fry it deeply. Then from there, it will come out like, have you ever tasted a chicken? A chicken which is prepared with eggs, inserted in a fry pan.
But
It's the same.
No.
It's the same.
No.
The fact I'm now giving out is one.
Yeah.
For the people who are just always talking about the Mwangu, I want to teach him a little bit of the subsection.
The Mwangu.
Don't the Mwangu. Don't talk about this kind of the people like Kenya. Use the same tribe that you went to.
Yeah.
But don't disassociate yourself and talk about this kind of a tribe or this kind of the countries eating this. Not everyone in Kenya is sucking blood.
Yeah.
Not sucking that you need.
Yeah.
You are now thinking about cucumbers.
No.
Not sucking cucumbers.
No, you are there on your time.
You are there like me now. I hope you are with me.
I'm here.
Exactly. So the real fact about it, it's like now whenever you go to Hot Zambe, as an example, and you go and talk about this kind of the people are eating monkeys, you have now this, you are disobeying the country now. Not everyone is into that. There are some of the tribes that will never need you one day. And you know that she had to drop that kind of a video. She had to remove it. Yeah, because the hot was coming. Talk about Kokomama. Kokomama was talking about don't bring your stupidity here. Because you are now going to Nigeria to abuse them. You understand?
This family is abusing the village until going at far away.
Imagine going to Nigeria and abusing the Nigerians. Talking about they are eating the monkeys, talk about the baboons, talk about some of even things I've never seen. Have you seen the tangles? Are they called tangles in English?
Well, the cat that is going outside.
The cat, mongoose. Or tangos.
This is because of miscellaneous effect
mongoose
of naming animals.
You know such kind of the stuffs, like something that comes and capture the chicken, capture even a dog. It can eat even a dog.
Even you.
Even a person. Then you're talking about such kind of the same people are eating it. So it was something that it's so miscellaneous. And like the African, like the Korean tribe. What do they eat that other tribe they don't eat?
Hey, maybe we can say the Korean drink, the one that is made from
eating the wild animals.
Wild animals, they eat only antelope, rabbit, and not all people.
But even other tribes eat antelope.
Yeah. They used to hunt.
Yeah, we eat antelope.
Like the Maasai, like the Oromo.
This is like antelope is like compulsory.
Yeah, it is there. People had to hunt for them.
And there is some animals you cannot eat.
But like something like a snake. It's something like. But whenever we come to the real scenario of talking about some animals, talk about like a snake, a serpent. A serpent, it's the same class. Is it a reptile?
Yeah, it is a reptile.
It's a reptile.
Yeah.
So we have some of the people like there are some of the people in Kenya which even they don't eat fish because they associate a fish with the class of snakes
because of scales.
Scales, yeah. So they talk about their Bible is talking about they should not eat something that has scales. You understand? So it differs.
Let me ask you. If the Bible said that a person should not eat...
Not a Bible, their own Bible, maybe revised Bible to them.
I was wanting to ask you, why did God put a net on water and they get like very many
bumper harvest?
Yeah.
Was it God or was Jesus who went and found it? Was it Peter who were fishing?
Yeah.
And they talked about, you have just stayed here for long, now throw it. They talked about, no, we have tried for several years, several hours.
Yeah.
So I told them, just do it. Then whenever they threw, even it was so heavy for them to carry the luggage.
Yeah.
The fact now I talk about, even Jesus, they talk about, this is a theory. Whenever we talk about the biblical, it's a biblical theory.
It's a story.
It's a theory.
A story.
A theory, not a story. It's a theory. A theory, it's something that
might.
It's like the might. Unproven facts. Like who was there during that time who could just write the Bible, translate it, and today up to today. Do you understand? So even there's some of the Greeks, and that's the history that is there, because the Greeks were the very intelligent people in the world. The Greeks.
Are be there nowadays?
The Greeks are there. Yeah, the Greeks are there.
They
They
are
are so
functioning.
intelligent people, very intelligent, and they are so genius. So they were the people who wrote the Bible, and they know what they were writing. You understand? And sometimes that's why I say that there's some of the powers that God do give to this kind of a particular place or particular people to make it coming out. For the fact now, we want to go back to the point now.
Yeah.
From the uptake of how now the reactors are coming out vividly, talking about this kind of the person has disgraced our nation. And talking about this kind of the people are doing this and this and this to the same culture. And you know, the same person went there, the same content that she went there to pick. It was there's another person called African Tigress who had done it 3 years ago. You understand? The same content, the way they took the mongoose, the more they just had some videos having all the thumbnail, even talk about the title. It was reflecting the same. Shocking. You understand? So it looks like she went there to copyright. So it was like a copyright. So whenever she went there and did such kind of the things, so she had to drop it because people were talking about, no, you are now copying, you understand?
Yeah.
Now why are you not coming out with the original content? Why are you copying the African Tigress? You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like now, they're now having that kind of a hard time for them to come out with the content which will be vividly good to the people to watch. It's like Kenya right now. You understand? So he's always has ever not traveled right now. He doesn't know what is happening right now. The only thing is you're going to be coming back to the
Village.
So as he can just continue the shenanigans. Because right now traveling is hard. You understand?
Yeah.
So they are now lacking the content. Look at the yesterday time. There's another boy here called Lady J. Do you know that Lady J was talking about, oh, you know what? Because it's just triggering to have the donations coming. He was saying that, oh, you know, guys, I had some pillars here, and the people came and cut the talk about the steel rods, and they go with them, and nobody has to prove it. So people don't get the real varied point about how this kind of the things come. So they want to hook up people and make sure that, oh, it's looking so jovial, it's looking like it's the same. So they're having such kind of a miscellaneous concept about what has to come out. For the fact now, we want to get this kind of the people to the platform. If you go to Nigeria, there are so many things you want to do. If a person comes to Kenya, there are so many things you have to do. There are so many things you can associate yourself and doing. Like when we talk about when you come to Kenya, we have a market. If you come to Kuria land, we have the market of cows here. We have people are struggling now. Even you can show people whenever you come. Sometimes you can get like whenever Christmas list came and they got that people are going for the cows had been stolen. Now the people are just coming together like mob justice. They are going to find the cows that have been stolen. So you can come and discover such kind of the stories. You understand? And don't go to like the same. We come now to Kenya and say, oh guys, Kenya people are stealing. Kenyans are thieves. They are stealing each other's. You will now be disgracing the nation.
You have to specify the
Specify where you are and what happened. We have something called who, how, where. Such kind of the 5 W's.
When.
Yeah. When, where, who, how. Such kind of the 2 F's and 5 W's. You understand? So as you can just make sure that the point is being pointed out direct. But coming out to disgrace some people's nation, I'm talking about this kind of the nation is this way, you are just disgracing them.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it was a point. It has to have some video coming out. You know, she's now pregnant. You can understand. So sometimes the pregnancy is sending her, oh, do this.
On the monkeys.
On the monkeys.
Pregnancy is now,
Or the monkeys. Or the monkey cucumberize.
Maybe she need cucumberization from monkeys.
No, the monkey cucumberize. Now the feelings are going to monkey.
So you want to meet that her pregnancy
No,
Guys, we are back, and the real fact is now people are still doubting now. Who is this kind of the person who inserted, who antagonized her?
Yeah.
The person who antagonized her and deposited such kind of the fetus inside there has a problem.
And he should be a gangster. You know, even
should
the
be a-
Mwako is a gangster.
She's a gangster.
If she
She's a
can,
ghetto girl.
if she can beat Nasto,
Yeah,
who are
she
you?
was even in a position of making sure that Nasto is feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
And she said that she's gonna be coming back for us.
Yeah, man.
To make sure that we are eating her poo.
She can antagonize you.
So we are now imagining
She
right
can
now.
antagonize you.
Yeah. Right now, you know, she needs somebody to make sure that is growing the fetus.
The
you know?
fetus.
Yeah, it has to.
Help him to bring a very beautiful child.
Very beautiful angel
Babe.
to the world.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be coming because right now she's having much of the miscellaneous effect. Right now she's even sometimes she cannot have a good video coming out. Sometimes she's gonna be having like feeding this way, feeding. The hormones are not feeding here. So sometimes she feel like, oh, I have to sleep with the back. Sometimes I have to sleep with the stomach. So everything is not
And
coming
the
out.
monkeys is
and
aside.
now she has gone to monkeys. The next spot we'll find her, she's in Hot Zambi. She's now having
Zambe.
yeah,
Zambe,
you'll find her there.
Yeah, man.
So the fact is one, now she's now trying to love the animals, the pets. And the Mbosiamboka was there, it was being hit like Cherokee drum.
She have to love the donkey, not the monkey.
Why?
The donkey.
The donkey.
She's from the donkey family.
Yeah.
She looks like a donkey.
So she have to love what she looks like.
She's,
It's only money that has framed her.
by the way,
Yeah?
I think she's going to the gym to
Nowadays, no. How can you go with a fita? Now, is it now a fita or an
and
imbro?
let me
Not imbroglio. Imbro.
embryo. Umbilical cord, not umbilical cord.
Sure,
Embryo.
How many months?
If it goes much, like 4 there.
4.
Imbro.
And let me ask you,
And
why
imbro-
is this?
She's-
Why is
she's
this
still-
Let me
as I
ask
got
my
her
friend.
an embryo.
Eh.
Something
We have
Eh,
egg, then
eh,
we have egg, then embryo, then
Zygote,
zygote.
then
Now
to
she's
the
in.
fetus.
Now she's in a zygote.
Yeah.
She's in a
Let me
zygote.
ask you, why
Maggot.
this family have this kind of habit that
Tendency.
their mother gave birth outside?
Uh-huh.
Then the Mwango is giving birth outside. She's not married.
Blood.
The blood we talk about. The homonids they have. The homonids they have.
Oh,
It is transferred from this kind of a gene to another gene.
the engine never be cutted.
They are
And I told you
inheriting
one day that whenever you want to drive such kind of a person, the engine will never ignite. Vroom, the pressing of the fuel. It will never be there. Because whenever you want to fuel, it's now the time that there's nothing like a vroom, vroom, vroom. You understand me? Now, if you want to drive her, the engine is, you have to use a bigger engine. Now she's maybe a Probox, but the person who can drive that Probox is a person who can drive a tractor. You
A
understand?
mixture of
A tractor. So because of the tendency of making sure that the surface area exposed has been antagonized until now, whenever you insert a Probox gear inside, it will feel like you are nothing. You understand me? So the fact now comes out. Right now, she has to go and look for a person from Africa. Now she's looking for a person who will love her and put her in a home. Because right now you have a child.
Now who?
Everybody's fearing.
Hey,
Because whenever this kind of the
she's
females,
gonna be giving you a boxing at night.
You are saying everybody is fearing. And what about the one who pregnanted her?
That's why they're not together.
Is monkey.
So he was.
She is monkey pregnant.
No, maybe if there's no one there, maybe it was internal insemination.
Jesus entered in her.
No, internal insemination.
Oh, you see cucumber original.
Not cucumberization. Use of plantation. They planted.
Herb.
Oh.
Internal insemination, you don't know that one?
Using
Can we say
witchcraft?
No,
artificially?
artificial.
Yeah.
Or like Mary, mother of Jesus?
No.
That was a Virgin Mary.
You see, like let's say how we have seen some cows which are being yeah.
Oh, insected pregnancy.
Maybe it was inserted.
Now who inserted?
Huh?
Who inserted? Kang.
Huh?
Kang.
No, you have to go to a specialist for that person. Now we don't know who's the miracle-like structure were poured inside there. So we don't know. So the real fact is one.
Yeah.
We are just not understanding the real thing that's coming out here. Like a person can come out and talk about, you know what, and how can she go to a different country and go there and disgrace the same country? That's what is coming out not clear.
But I think
She's copying.
and she's coping, and I think also God is punishing her because when she like you, where she told you, I hate this guy called underscore Ginto.
Yeah.
I don't want him.
Who is this
Now
Ginto? Yeah.
she's gonna be bringing a baby where now the people of the village are gonna hate the child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereby now they will be talking about you don't have who is the father.
Who is the father?
Now it's the same
Now
way.
the father will be the donkey. You know, we were calling her at years back.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Yeah, donkey.
Yeah, man.
I
Well,
understand
because-
that name, but
because
right
she
now
was-
whenever you try it, hey, you receive fire. But to the nickname that she was being called,
It was a
donkey.
donkey.
I understand that
Yeah.
name was there. Even I had forgotten it. She was called donkey. No.
Yeah.
And also to the real effect of the day.
Yeah, man.
For the how the things are going, and now she's trying to make sure that she's copying other people what they have been doing. Like now she has found that the things are not going out clearly. Now she has to come from one country to another, so as that she can go there and see whatever a successful YouTuber did from there. She has to do it, you know. So like now, whenever she goes to Nigeria or whenever she went to Jamaica, she was doing everything that, oh, well, I want to go to the street. I want to show people that, oh, this is the house that is bigger that I'm living. Oh, this. So this. Yeah.
Real man.
Konki.
Konki the master.
So we were talking about one thing.
Yeah.
You know how these things are going. Yes, you can copy whatever other people are doing, but copy it in a different mood or a different way. If you have seen a person has
Copy
come
where necessary.
where necessary, you understand?
Yeah.
So if you go to a different country, why can't you go and bring your own thing that maybe other people will come to copy? But don't go there to disgrace people and talk about this has to go this way. And the real fact, do you know that it has been announced that she never even finished her her degree? And sometimes they're coming out idea to talk very many things, very lunatic ones, very psychopathic ones. That, oh, I finished the high school, then I went to the university, I finished my degree, this and this. But the real effect now, it was out one-on-one. That Demon, she never finished her degree. Do you remember her coming to your school to teach there?
Yeah,
Do you remember?
Kibranga Primary
And she was
School.
chased?
Yeah.
Because of not talking verbally, not having.
Do you know what she did? She beat Paulo's son until he fainted. Then Paulo came with a machete to look for her. Madam Celine, this woman here, protected her because she was knowing her. From that point,
she was told that you quit.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have that etiquette of teaching.
she don't have skills.
And that's why she never finished the school. She came just to show people, and she was shooting a video so as people can see that, oh, she's a graduate. A very stupid thing.
What
So
she can do is only be cucumberization by monkeys.
by monkey right now.
Yeah,
That's where now they're heading to. Because
I can say how she is dangerous. Even maybe she can kill a monkey easily. Now she have to look at
Do you
bigger
know the
animal.
thumbnail that have you seen the thumbnail?
yeah, the mongoose were there. She was holding the
She was
mongoose.
holding like this, my friend.
That's
The
what I'm
monkey
telling
was
you.
killed.
That's why I'm telling you, the monkey will not satisfy her in terms of king.
So she's going to the baboons.
Now she have to look for strong animals which can, you understand? Something
Antagonize
like
her properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think she will Let's go with it.
So guys, what is coming out clearly right now is that we have to go straight to the point, because this kind of the people, it's the same way they were just talking about Lady J. Lady J went to a certain institution and said that, oh, I am graduating right now, oh, I'm having this kind of the graduation, this and this. But the real effect of the day, she had not even graduated. They went just to buy the papers.
My friend,
the same to Kenge.
Lady J, he's getting money and use on himself, but he's eating from his mother.
Exactly.
She get food where she will be from even the club. She will go back home and find the food and cry, "Mommy, where's the supper? I'm hungry."
Yeah, mommy.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, I need food, Mom.
Yeah.
I need food.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, so the only thing that they know, it's how to just go show people outside there, oh, we have this and this and this and this. To the real effect of now going back to the house, they have nothing to show.
Yeah.
They have nothing like capability of showing that they're gonna be doing this in their own. So the only thing they could just do is just leaking their parents what? They're leaking what?
They're leaking milk from their parents.
They're only sucking and milking only. The only thing that they know is milking. They need the person who is now ready. Talk about it's me now and you. I have to feed you direct. That's the only thing they know. They cannot know how to go and look for, go even and hunt and bring themselves.
Yeah. And a person like Lady J should hustle. You know what? Like me here, I'm from home and I was just pruning. It's plowing. I was plowing the shamba and I have just plowing 1.5 hectares.
1.5 hectares.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be planting maize.
Maize.
Yeah, man.
What have you bought? Okay, the land is tilled already.
Yeah, the land is ready.
The first tillage, which is the primary tillage or the secondary tillage?
It is final and final.
Yeah, it's final. It's final because I use the tractor.
So even sometimes you can use a tractor in primary tillage. Then secondary tillage you can use the one that is cutting there.
But the guy plough very well.
Is it called a troller?
The one that is
Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the troller.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use the first term. It's called now the primary tillage. You can use a tractor. And you know the good thing of a tractor, it breaks the hard pans.
Yeah.
And it turns soil here, the one that was down coming up. So to the real effect now, 1.5 hectares, you have just already plowed.
Yeah.
So which kind of, because of the season we are right now, which kind of the maize type do you want to plant?
I wanted to plant a Duma.
Duma.
Yeah, Duma. I think Duma is perfect.
Duma
or
is
you can advise me
Yeah.
which kind of seed can I plant?
Duma is good.
Duma is good.
Yeah, because you cannot take tempo because of the height. It goes very high and it needs a lot of water. And the season right now, it's very, very sunny.
Yeah.
And we cannot agree that you can plant right now. Duma is good. And how much is the 2 kgs per packet?
1,000 Kenya shillings.
1,000 Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
So how many packets are you going to be using?
I calculated and I found that I'm going to be using like 5 packets.
5 packets. So you have like 42 US dollars that you're going to be using in terms of. And what about the fertilizers? Because you should have the DAP. Do you know what is DAP?
Yeah.
The ammonium phosphate.
Yeah,
and you should have CN, which is calcium. But to me, I'm not doing commercial. Are you going to be doing for the commercial or home purposes?
I will be using commercial because I'm one.
Yeah.
I should be doing commercial and sell the maize so that I can get some funds. Even I can promote a new project.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to the real fact now, what I can just tell you, me, I'm not doing the ones that I'm doing for the commercial. I do plant. I buy the seeds from the market, and for the ones that I want to prepare for the home consumption, I use the local maize. You understand that you can just remove it from here, then you can plant it again.
And there's local it grow perfect.
It grows perfect, but to the real effect about the commercial purposes, it doesn't have that market because of it has some yellowish inside.
Oh, yeah,
It's not
a
for the
mixture.
market. Yeah, it's a mixture. It has some yellowish. It has some whitish yellowish. So it's not clear as white as pure.
Wow,
Exactly. That's why it cannot be for the market. But it's like tembo. So if you plant it, it's going very high. It's like tembo. So it has a height of more than 7 feet. Exactly. So it will just delay you for the fact of the commercial purpose. But Duma, it's good for you to plant and sell it. And if you could have a better land that you know that it's going to be doing with the tembo, which is over 7 feet up, you could just use the term because of the we talk about the quantity and the quality of it because it has weight.
You know, I can just follow your procedure because I have not already purchased it. But I have an order.
But you have to look at this kind of the month as it's in January. Look at it keenly, because if you don't look at it keenly, it's gonna be giving you a hectic. You can talk about no, the rain gonna be coming, but it doesn't rain, and you have planted the tallest mazes, so it will just not give you the bumper harvest. But when you put about some of the seeds which are cloned and also given much, we can call it the cloning. It's the cloning that they can withstand all the conditions. Whenever it's rainy, whenever it's sunny, they can survive. Exactly, like Duma, you have said, it can survive whether it's rain or and it can bring the talk about the yields. Exactly, and the product can just come out good. So for you now to select the person who was the land was being leased, so right now you are the one who has to till it. And the person who was now preparing that land before you could take it over, which kind of the maize seed was he planting?
He was using Duma.
Duma.
Yeah, and she said that Duma was doing very well.
Exactly. Now go with the hint now. Go with it.
Yeah, if you have little fertilizer, it will grow well.
And you use it there.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. I understand you. So for the real fact now, go on with the same procedure and look for the Duma and plant it.
Yeah, but you know what, Mr. Ginto?
Yeah.
I have just spent a lot of money on ploughing the shamba.
Plowing
the shamba. So I think I'm gonna be back again to the G Castle so that I can hustle to get some funds on buying the seeds because now the seeds is somehow expensive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
and that is it. For a man like you have to struggle, and you have to make sure that you are looking forward. And even people talk about if you see Mayani doing this, and they can support you, you know, and talk about Mayani is doing this and doing this and doing this. Let's support him a little bit and make sure that he can even feel like he has some people who are supporting. You understand?
Exactly.
And not that you are just empty-handed like that one right now. You are doing nothing and talk about, guys, I want to do this, but they don't see it. Exactly. It's like right now you have shown them there is the land, you have tilled it, you're gonna be uploading the video, and the tractor was there, you have shown them how the land is, and talk about who are your neighbors. Maja KE, they're your neighbors, you know, and also Uncle Shadi is your neighbor there again. So if the land is very fantastic, deal with it and make sure that you are putting yourself into an estimation that you want to do it, you will do it.
With my old soul.
Exactly. Make sure that you can do it, and make sure that you have that consistency of doing it.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna be sacrificing myself. Because if even I start planting maize, I'm gonna not finishing the shamba myself because it's 1.5 hectares.
Do you know one thing now? I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, man.
You are talking about you are having 1.5 hectare. You know the required like 1.5 hectare. You should have 100 kgs of fertilizer, which is DAP. 100 kgs of CAN, which is right now it's approximately 3,000 Kenya shillings. You understand? So if it's 3,000 Kenya shillings per bag, so it means that you should buy it's 3,000 times 4, which is around $100 for you to purchase the all 4 bags of semen, not semen, 4 bags of the fertilizer, which is the commercial. And you should have you talked about 5 packets of the seeds. And those ones are costing about 42 to 43 US dollars. You understand? Yeah. Now you should make sure that the first tillage, talk about whenever they want to weed. For you to weed, are you going to be weeding or are you going to be putting people to weed? Because it's a large space. 1.5 acres, you should use more than an acre. You can use it like 2,000 Kenya shillings to plow it, to till it. And a second time, because you should weed 2 times. You understand? So whenever you are calculating, know about if you plant this kind of the maize, gonna be it coming out with the yield at last. I think the last person who had harvested there, how many bags did he harvest?
Oh, the woman always get a lot of bags there.
Like how many?
I think like 40 bags.
40 bags from that area.
And it was only 1 hectare. And now I have just added a half.
So if it's 40 bags from there, you can now calculate. Right now, the bag of maize, it costs about 3,000 Kenya shillings. So you have to sell 4 bags for you to purchase 4 bags of the fertilizer. And you have to sell 2 bags for you to purchase the seeds. You have to sell if it's 2,000 per hectare, which is 3,000 to weed it. It means that you should need 50 US dollars, which is like 2 bags on. So you calculate 4 bags of maize for the fertilizer, 2 bags of maize for the seeds, 2 bags of maize for what? For the first tillage. You know, harvesting is there. You know, just removing from the combs is there. Sun drying is there. And also, are you going to be having such kind of the thing? So you should consider it before gauging yourself into it. And I'm not demoralizing you, but I'm telling you that strive, look at it because it's your first time. You have to experience it. Whenever you experience it, you'll now gauge yourself and know that this is what I'm doing and this is not what I will have to do. Exactly. So I'll keep updating you. Don't worry. I'm around.
Can you support me with even a little?
Like what now?
Even,
a little is what?
Even 1 bag of seed.
1 bag of seed. We shall see, no problem. Even me, I have a land here. You see it from the top there? Yeah, there's that land alongside up to down here. Now mine is like 3 hectares. And I have another one at the other end. You remember it?
If you support me.
So whenever I purchase the seeds, I'll purchase for you also. No problem. 1. 1, eh?
Yeah, man.
1.